Now guys, as you will probably know, we get a lot of Jaguars through the showroom, but I've got to say the Jaguar XJ, it's one of the highlights. This car we've got here is then the Portfolio, so it comes with just a tremendous amount of specification. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at exactly that, the Jaguar XJ Portfolio. And I've got to say, this car has got to be one of the best examples of the XJ we get in. Obviously we buy the best XJs out there, but just with this color combination and then the condition and history, it's one of a kind. Guys, my name is Will, you're watching ALX Specialist Cars. Keep watching for a quick look around this XJ. So this example we have here is finished in the cost option colour of Chorus Grey. Now the Portfolio is one of the highest specification levels you can get on the Jaguar XJ, and of course the XJs are just synonymous with luxury, style, as well as performance and power. But on top of what comes with standard in the Portfolio, this one's got a few extra goodies. So we'll take a quick look at them, but for starters, the interior of the Portfolio is finished with a diamond stitch ivory leather interior, which I have to say looks absolutely exceptional. Of course the XJ is a luxury executive saloon, and this colour, Chorus Grey, we get it a lot on the Jaguar Land Rovers, but I have to say we haven't seen it that often on the XJs. Perhaps it's because it's a cost option, but I think it's a colour that's just a little less common than what you might see on the market, and that's why it makes it quite a special car. The Chorus Grey is, as you can probably tell, quite a light grey, but then it's extremely metallic and sparkly as well, especially when it's out in the sunshine. To complement the Chorus Grey, it's then got the upgraded alloy wheels, 20-inch diamond cut finish, and these are all absolutely unmarked, and they are as they were from factory. Space you get on an XJ, a lot of the times people say, is the car to be driven or is it to be driven in? I think either or, it works very well, because the comfort is, well, it runs absolutely throughout the car. In the front you've got heated and ventilated and massage seats, but in the rear they're not missing out either, because they also get heated and ventilated seats. And of course the diamond quilt does continue into the rear of the seats. There is 3 seats in the rear as well, with the centre seat folding down to allow for an armrest, and that does open up with a little more storage space and a few cup holders, which is quite cool. The XJ Portfolios are then fitted with the panoramic roof, so you get the tilt and slide for the front of the car, but you also get a fixed glass one on the rear, which you might have noticed. And what I do like about them is, if it's a sunny day or you just prefer a blackout, more limo-like look inside, they've both got electronic privacy blinds which you can close individually, separate from each other. So yeah, really cool car. Closing the car up, you don't need to strain yourself closing the doors, because it's actually got soft closed doors, so just drop them shut, and as you'll see, they pull themselves to be fully closed. Space on an XJ is then, well, it's absolutely plentiful. Of course, the XJ is a nice size saloon car, and the good thing about this is you just push the button and it's electronically opening, and as you'll see, the space in the XJ is tremendous. And what the previous owner has actually done, he's gone ahead and purchased a boot protector liner for the Jaguar, because he was extremely particular about this car, the condition of it, and he's looked after it very well. Places to look for wear on the rear, of course, on the rear sill. People can be sort of a bit careless getting luggage in and out, shopping, banging it, whatever, but on this example you'll see he was, as I said, so particular, and there is not a mark on that at all. Closing the boot up is then the push of a button, and then just sweeping around this side, we'll head into the driver's side of the car and take a quick look at the features you get on this. Now, one of the things you might have noticed is the car does indeed have keyless. You can lock it by pushing that one there. The mirrors will then fold in, and then as long as you've got the keys in your pocket, you can walk up to the car, open it, and it unlocks. And that's actually the same with any of the doors. They've all got the buttons on them, which is really cool. Opening the car up, you'll notice the first above and beyond option, which is actually the steering wheel. Now I know you might be looking thinking what's special about it, but it is of course the wood grain on the steering wheel. So it's a heated steering wheel, it's leather and wood, which isn't standard on these cars. That same wood trim then runs throughout the cabin. It's on the door cards there. complemented by the Meridian surround sound as well, the badging there indicating that it does have the upgraded sound system, and of course in between the dash and on the other door card it does continue. Well, let's hop inside the XJ quickly and take a look at a few of the features you get on the interior of this XJ. So just getting in the Jaguar XJ, the car's done just under 45,000 miles, and it does have a full service history to back it up, by the way. But if you've never sat in an XJ before, I'll quickly describe it to you. As a place to be, it's incredible. You are covered with luxury materials from head to toe. You've got the ivory suede headliner, it is soft finish, and it is of course continuing to the privacy blind on the pan roof as well. That's finished in the same ivory suede. A bit further down you've got leather across, well, everywhere. The door cards, the dashboard is then entirely made of leather. That wood grain finish encompasses you just with the Jaguar touch in the middle there, and then of course the seats are the ivory quilted leather, and then the carpet mats are very, very soft as well. So there's no plastic, there's no nothing. The rest of the trim in the middle is then finished in piano black, and of course it's got the chrome touches to finish it. And this car, as well as the chrome touches, is also complemented by the Jaguar logo actually on the gear shift selector there, which I think is a really, really cool, almost personalized touch. But I'll start the car up. It is a push button start, as you'll see, and when you do start the car up, if you've got the side lights on, you get the ambient illumination kicking in. So the XJ clock in the center there actually lights up. There's ambient lighting in the grab handles there, in the door cards themselves, and that's the same in the rear. But the screen on this is also quite special. This is the biggest screen for the vehicle. It is an upgrade actually. So it's got everything you would expect: in control apps, your Bluetooth, your sat nav, your telephone. But as I say, it's about that much bigger on each side, so it actually is really, really good to use, and when you're driving it's quite a breeze to use. But the thing I love about the XJ is they do of course have the analog buttons here, and if you prefer the old-fashioned sort of style, you don't want to cycle through the screen, then you absolutely can do that. Knocking the car into reverse, it does indeed have a reverse camera, but in addition to that, it's got front park assist, it's also got side as well. So essentially that means there's parking sensors around the entirety of the vehicle. So though it is a bigger car, it does make parking it very, very easy. Closing the pan roof up is above you. You just hit that button there and it closes it. And then the blind I mentioned, you can push that one there once the pan roof is fully closed, should I say, and it does sweep it closed like that. So yeah, makes it a nice blackout place to be, but definitely a fantastic, well-kept example. But guys, that is the Jaguar XJ. Let me lock it up by, of course, pushing the button and walking away, and that's it. The car's just come into stock today. The colour combination and condition alone will absolutely sell this car. I cannot imagine it hanging around long at all. We have ex-Jaguar technicians on site. They'll be the ones working on this vehicle, checking it over, which we do before every and each sale. If you'd like any more information on this car at all, or any of the others you've seen for that matter, we also have finance from 8.9% APR available, so give us a call and we can sort any of that for you guys. Thanks for watching and see you next time.